Scanning. Downloading. Extraction complete.
Greetings and salutations, fellow gamers, and welcome back to the Archives channel. I am your host, the Scholar, and I am happy to bring you our third chapter of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. In the last episode, we went through the Hirata Estates and got two brand new shinobi tools that we will more than likely be using in the episodes to come, and possibly even in this episode as well. I did also manage to grind out some skill points off screen. During the grind, though, however, I did manage to die and trigger a cutscene. This happens after you have resurrected too many times or had a true death one too many times. I want to say it's because we've resurrected too much, because I don't believe that we've actually died during the off-screen grind either time besides this time. And it's really due to a stupid move on my part. My hands decided that they were going to have a stutter moment and completely make me jump off a cliff. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the scene up on screen, and then we will go ahead and we will get into the episode.
So, you're awake. Your death is not your fate. Just yet.
Alright, so now that we've seen the cutscene, we'll go ahead and we'll talk to the sculptor, and then we'll talk to Emma.
What's wrong?
Dragon rot. The stagnation overflows and spreads. A disease that leads eventually to death.
What are you talking about?
You don't need to worry about me. I'm not normal, you see. It's difficult for me to speak now. Ask Emma about the rest.
Have you seen the sculptor lately?
Yes. He's...
All I know is what Dogen told me long ago, that the dragon's heritage can bestow the power of resurrection. However, it is not any ordinary power. Repeated use leads to stagnation, which will eventually reach a point where it overflows. This causes those who do not have the power to become sick, a disease known as dragon rot. He knew much about it, but even so, he was unable to determine a cure. Forgive me.
Is there a way to treat this dragon rot?
I do not know. However, it must be stopped. I am unsure. But the first step is to look through my mentor's research and see if I can discover a way.
Thank you.
Alright, so now that we've triggered the dialogue for Emma and we've
Goodbye.
died plenty of times, we are now currently up to date with the questline of hers and also the sculptors. So with Dragon Rot, we actually did manage to trigger it too with Inosuke's mother. It did not actually show up on screen for whatever reason, but if we go into our inventory, and I want to say... it should be in here some... yeah, here it is. The Timid Maid and the Sculptor. So if you come into your inventory, into key items, they'll be down here at the very bottom. And I'll leave those up on screen for a second so this way you guys can read them. So at some point, we will need to go and talk to Inosuke's mother again real fast so we can get a blood sample for Emma to continue her quest line. But for right now, we do have some skills to spend, and also due to the offline screen grind, we do currently now have a maximum amount of spirit emblems, so now we don't really have much of a need for money for now until we find some more merchants. But like last time, we are still right where we were. I haven't actually upgraded anything just yet because I wanted to make sure that you guys saw exactly what I was doing. Let's see here. Fire skills. There we go. For whatever reason, my hands didn't want to work. So now that we have access to the Makiri counter, we're going to go ahead and get Shinobi Eyes and Breath of Life Light. These are two skills that you desperately want to get right off the bat. Suppress sound is good, and so is Shinobi's Karma Mind. But this one will just increase your maximum spirit emblem count, and suppress presence will just help not be able to hear enemies not to be able to hear you. We'll worry about that later. But for right now, we actually need to get Emma's medicine aroma, because this will come in handy for the upcoming boss fight that we have. Yeah, both of these will just increase our spirit emblems, so we're not really worried about that. We do have 2 skill points left. So we can either get Vault Over, or we can get Fang and Blade, or Nightjar Slash. I think we're actually just going to go ahead and get Vault Over because this skill will actually come in handy for, again, the upcoming boss. Now, you do not want... I don't feel as though you should really grind out until you get everything in the skill tree right off the go, but if you grind out enough to where you have enough skills, you'll actually stand more of a chance. These skills are really decent to get, so if you're planning on grinding out like we are off screen, then please be sure to watch which skills you're getting. Alright, but now that we are completely caught up, we can actually go and do Hanambe's little tutorial real fast.
Oh, it's you. You may use me to... In that case, I stand as your opponent. Again.
Whoops, that was not meant to happen, but if we break his posture, we'll vault over and then we can do a death blow.
Face me again.
Again, that was not meant to
Again.
happen. I am sorry, guys. Apparently, I am just wanting to kill today. There we go.
Again. Excellent. I expected no less of you.
Well, he might not have expected any less of us, but I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit of a letdown. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to head
Come back
on
if you have...
to Harada Estates and continue on there. We also missed an item as well at the very beginning, so we will actually be going back to grab that real fast. During the time of trying to get the treasure carps, there was a third scale, but it's an item. It's not an actual drop from a fish this time. So just head on over this way, jump on off. Just trying to make sure we don't die right at the beginning, of the episode. Come on then. But it's actually going to be right on over here. And there's our third scale. So we could go back and get that divine grass now if we wanted to, but as of right now, we're just going to save them. Well, that was anticlimactic. Gonna jump on up here. Okay, so great distraction. So we don't actually have to kill these guys. We can just go ahead and jump over. And we'll rest the idol. Alright, so now that we've gone through the typical everything of the estates, we can actually just take this shortcut up here instead of having to go through the whole thing again. But that doesn't mean that we aren't going to try and be stealthy about it. Clearly forgot we had plenty of ceramic shards due to the grind. But if we do... Oh, well, it's not going to work, so we'll just end him this way. His friend is going to notice that something's up, but he's a bow dude, so he's not going to move. Now that we've actually grinded out a couple of those skill points, and got some skills, we've actually put ourselves in a decent spot to really be able to do a decent amount of damage when need be. And you know what, just because of just because I'm feeling a little bit bloodthirsty today, I guess. And him, just because we can. Again, you don't have to kill them, but why not? There we go. Not too bad. So now that we've got the axe and... What else did we pick up? We picked up the axe, we picked up the flame vent, and the firecrackers last time. So now we've got the axe, we will actually be able to splinter these shields pretty easily, and they won't actually end up killing us like they did the last time. Booyah! There we go. Your shields mean nothing now. It's a good thing that we actually went back and got the skills that we did, because now we can actually take care of this monk up here. I believe if we take care of him, we can actually get a prayer bead. But we'll come over here. Just sneak on by. I don't believe that there's any items around here, so we should be fine. We're not going to take care of this dude just yet. Oh, we've been seen. If we play our cards right, we might just be able to avoid the monk right now. That's the wrong weapon to use. Ouch. Okay, so it seems like we are just gonna have a bad time today. Let's try and do this right. And him. And him. Suck up loot. I am not dying to you today, my friend. Ouch. Okay, so that was a sweeping attack. Oh, well, there we go again. There we go. That's one. Oh, that hurt. Ooh, alright. Heal up. Dead. There we go. Not as graceful as I would have liked, but you know what? We passed. And we did get a prayer read, so that is awesome. We'll go ahead and pick up the pellets. And the Amiibo session balloon. Now we'll be able to continue on to the front of the Huron estates instead of just having to sneak in through the back. Okay, yeah, all those are just remnants. There's nothing up there. Alright, so we should be good. Come up here and tap this idol real quick. No, we will rest, actually. Get that res back. Also get our gourds. Alright, so there's going to be some dudes come down this way and patrol. We can, I believe, easily kill them. I think there's a dude up there on the ledge, too, if we're not careful. Oh boy with the bow, oh boy with the sword, and they've done seen us, so that's just lovely. So much for stealth skills, huh? Right. So we can jump down in the water, but we won't do it just yet. Alright, there's gonna be two dudes here. There's, like I said, that dude over there, but looks like he's done with us now, so hop on up here, sneak up, kill him. Kill him, be quick about it. Okay, there's old boy right over here. Oh, and we've been seen again! Oh, that's right. There's just a bunch of archers up here, and this dude. Oh, and if we're not careful, we're gonna end up dead. No, not this time. Okay, this. Whew. Status abnormalities. So we don't have the. Ow! What is wrong with me? Oh, this is a bad day. Oh, this is a very bad day. Just die. These dudes up here are getting on my last nerve. That death blow so we can get some health back. Alright. Sorry about my horrible playing, guys. Get the oil. We're gonna see if we can lure the big dude over here without luring the two shield dudes. There we go. Now that we've gotten his attention, sneak on back. Me and my new butt now don't have any healing gourds at all, so we're gonna have to just make do. I mean, I can use pellets, but at the same time, I'm not trying to use up all of our items because we do have a pretty tough boss fight that's going to be coming up here soon. Actually, I believe we have 2 boss fights, but the drunkard is not that bad. So, screw it. Let's just go. And him. And him. And the shield dudes are really nothing. Alright. Over here with the Fistful Ash. Now, what do you think? We'll actually head up there in a second, because if we head up there, it's going to, I believe, trigger a cutscene. So first, let's just go ahead and jump down here in the water. And there's going to be another treasure cart. Like I said last episode, just be quick about it, and you should be able to get him pretty easy. Warp on back up here. And we are going to collect this item. Contact men. Listen, this works as a way of stopping fast poison by poisoning yourself with slow poison. It's a little weird and convoluted, but we'll head on in here. Now, be careful when coming up here, because there is a shinobi hunter that we might be able to beat, but I'm not entirely sure. We can kind of cheese him a little bit, but he's also guarding another shinobi tool. So maybe if I can... Wait, that's right. We'll get his attention. Carry counter. Ooh, damn. Ouch. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna just kind of cheese him a little bit. If I can. Do not let yourself hit the water, because if you do, you will die. Or, in my case, I will die, because I have so little health right now. Just crunch 2 of those, and it'll be a little bit faster. So we'll head on back up, because he's de-aggroed, and we might be able to get a cheap death blow on him. As long as we're careful. Nope, he's going to see us again. And killed us. Sorry, we'll res. Ouch. I'm not gonna lie, he is a bit tough. And we're probably biting off a little bit more than we can chew right now. And that figures. Okay, well, let's go at it again. Oh, perfect timing. We've now gotten unseen aid, so we didn't technically lose anything. So I guess we've been playing decent enough to where it would actually trigger for the first time. So same spiel as before, just try and end them fast and quick. This time, though, we'll be smarter about it. Take care of the archers from first. Don't want to trigger the big dude. We really don't want to mess with him right now. Just kind of get our little cheap death blow and be done with him. Of course! We messed it up. Alright, you know what? It's whatever. Just head on back this way. Do another Metroid-style wall jump. There he is up there. So, let's see. We'll just run. Get the doors open, because luckily we're invincible for a second while we're trying to open doors, and we'll get the Mist Raven feathers. Get our asses out. Alright. So instead of actually fighting him, we're gonna, like I said, we're actually gonna cheese him. Well, It would help if I could actually wall jump properly, apparently. Oh, where's he at? Oh, there he is. Oh no! Avoid the fall damage. Alright, we're trying this one more time, and if we don't get it this time, then we're just gonna head on. Damn it! Okay, whatever. And he will do a crap ton of posture damage, as you guys have seen, if you're not careful. And he will end you. He will end your everything. Let's just jump off and not deal with him right now. Ow. That hurt. Alright. So, we've already gotten the treasure carp here. We will come back and we will end him at some other point. But for now, let's see here. Alright, so there's nothing else here in the water right now that we can get or obtain. So we'll just rope on out. Wow, okay. My playing today. I'm sorry, guys. Who else is here? Oh. Some random ass archer. Alright, so like before, we'll wait until he turns around and then we'll death blow him. Alright, not too difficult. It looks like we also missed an item over there, so we'll run over there real fast and we'll grab it. Kind of thought that we would miss something, but I don't remember entirely how to get up there to get it. Oh, that's how. That's going to be your dowsing powder. Make sure there's nothing else up here. Well, that was kind of a waste of spirit emblem, but whatever. We'll just head on up and cross the bridge now that we've gotten everything, I'm pretty sure. And we're going to head on into a cutscene.
Father.
It's you. I'm afraid I made a bit of a blunder. Perhaps the years have finally caught up with me. Don't bother tending to my wounds, no point. It's too late. Wolf, you must take this.
This is...
The key to the secret temple in the estate mansion. You'll find him. The divine heir. Going through the front is not an option. You'll never get past the fire.
Yes, sir. Perhaps the cliff's just outside of here.
Yes, Return to the estate entrance and look for a side road along the cliffs. Take the back entrance through the cemetery. That's your way in.
Understood.
Wolf, never forget the Iron Code.
Yes.
The Master is absolute. Wolf, protect your Master with your life.
Father. Head to my left and follow the cliff. If I go through the cemetery, there will be a path to the inner estate. Leave it to me, Father.
Alright, so now we've gotten the hidden temple key. So, now, I don't know about you guys, but Owl seems a little bit shady, and him supposedly quote-unquote dying here is a little auspicious, if you ask me. We'll rope on up here, and we'll take the cliff path. Which will lead us back to the cemetery where we were in our last episode. But now we are armed with many more tools and many more skills that we should not have a single problem getting through here at all. Take care of old Bow Boy right here. Take care of Shield Bro. And him real fast. Alright, now that we've gotten them taken care of, take care of this dude. And remember, there is a dude sitting here inside the cave, so if you're not careful, he will boop you. But we're gonna sneak attack Axe's ass and Metroid style up back to where we were. And we're gonna rest this idol. Now, we are finally back at this point where we stopped, and we can finally continue on. At this point, we are going to be fighting two bosses. One is the drunkard Jinzo, and the main boss of this area is Lady Butterfly. When we get to her, I'll explain a little bit more. First, let's take care of this bow dude. Hop on up here. We're just going to try and stealthily sneak our way through on the rooftops. Be careful, they can see you. I believe that there is a shinobi hunter on that side, but I think there's also a Kirby. Have a whole lot on the dilly-dally around. At the very least, the next episode will definitely be both the boss fights. If we can't get to them in this episode before our time runs out. But we're gonna sneak on up through here. Should be some guards. Somewhere in here. There he is. Throat slit. Steal his stuff. It's like there's an item right here. Divine confetti. This is a sword buff that we will be using for a couple of later enemies known as the headless. Those things will. Oh, those are a nightmare. And the boy here saw us, but alright. I think we've also learned some other enemies as well. Yeah, we have. Screw it. Let's go. There, jeez. Okay. Again, sorry guys. I'm guessing it's just kind of an off day. But we're gonna head on over this way. And grab the ceramic shard. I'm not gonna go this way yet because there is a NPC here that we're going to talk to that's going to help us with the boss fight in the next episode. There's nothing back here right now. So let's equip our ceramic shards. That is not what I'm going to do. And we're going to just chuck it at it. Try and lure him over. Snatch and slice. Pick up the loose light coin purse, and there's a dude right here. We can. Let's see if we can. There we go. Throw a shard right in his face. Quick about it. Do not want to alert anyone. At least not yet. Now, Jinzaiman, I believe, is, yep, sitting right there on the stairs. So, as long as we're quiet and careful, he should get up. Yep, I guess not. Thought he would get up and walk away. But if we're quick, we might be able to take out you. So kill. Avoid him. Ow. Yeah, his sword hurts. Ooh. Okay. Here he comes. Let's see if we can't lure him away from all his men. Stab him in the back. Kill him because he set us on fire. And all of his men should be dead now. So if we hop on back here, crouch down, should be able to avoid MC. Yep, there we go. Luckily, we didn't use anything really of value, so we should have all of our flasks for this fight. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We will see you in the next one, where we will take on Jinzaiman the Drunkard and Lady Button. Fly.